and welcome back to another day of Vlogmas. I'm wearing my cat Christmas tree shirt in honor of Vlogmas. Today I will be doing a palette bingo with the 3 eyeshadow palettes that are in my Shop My Stash this month. All of the makeup I'm wearing is also from my Shop My Stash. If you're wondering on anything I'm wearing, it all will be linked down below. We also will pick an eyeliner from my Shop My Stash and a lip product once we figure out what the eyes are going to look like. And the palettes we'll be using today are the Colourpop Going Coconuts, ABH Sultry, and this holiday palette from e.l.f. from last year. So if that is something you guys are interested in seeing, then keep on watching. Let's go. So today for our numbers 1 through 9 will be the Going Coconuts. Numbers 10 through 23 will be ABH Sultry. Then 24 through 38 will be from this e.l.f. holiday palette. So I typically just use the Google number generator. And I always pick 5 shades. So our first shade will be number 11, which is actually one of my favorite shades from the Sultry palette. It's the shade Pearl right here, which is this really, really pretty metallic shade. Okay, our next will be number 22, which is also from ABH, which is the gray color. Interesting. So it's almost like a taupey brownish gray matte. All right. Our next shade is number 31, which is from e.l.f. And it's the center shade, which is a matte. I feel like this is gonna look very similar to the last shade we got. Okay, there's a very, very subtle difference between those, but I guess those two colors would go together. They're kind of more cool toned. Fourth shade is number 33, which is also from e.l.f. And that is this shimmer right here. It's kind of like a metallic rose gold. Okay, all right, one last shade. Are we gonna get any Going Coconuts? 24, which is also from Sultry, and that is the Black Noir shade. Huh, we got no Going Coconuts. It's such a pigmented black, oh boy. Okay, very, very interesting. Huh. Alrighty, let's see what we can do. I can't remember the last time we had 3 palettes in and we actually only wound up getting 2 out of the 3 palettes, so that's kind of fun. I'm kind of thinking a halo eye, but I'm not really positive. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with the middle shade, which is from the e.l.f. palette, and I'm going to use this fluffy brush here from Sonia Kashuk, and I'm going to just buff that into our crease. This holiday palette from last year from e.l.f. performs so much better than the one they came out with this year. I'm filming this video on Friday morning, so we just finished watching The Mandalorian, and it was such a good episode this week. I spent since the end of last season watching the Clone Wars and Rebels animated shows on Disney Plus to be able to catch up on like those plots for this season, and it was so worth it. Okay, now I want a smaller brush. This is the e.l.f. tapered blending brush. So I'm going to go in with the slate shade from ABH, very lightly since I know how pigmented those mattes can be. I'm going to start working that on the outer corner, ever so slightly. We have Luigi in the room with us today, and I really think he's going to start doing something naughty. I was saying, like, every time in The Mandalorian that the child is naughty, he reminds me so much of Luigi with like his big eyes, and like he gets away with everything because he's so cute. That reminds me of you. And I'm not going to add anything. I'm just going to blend a little. Now I want something really tiny. Ooh, like this. This is a like little flat brush from Morphe. I'm going to use the slate shade again, and I'm going to work on the inner corner since we are doing hopefully a halo eye. Definitely this slate shade is not one I reach into often because I find grays very hard to work with. This is what the palette bingo gods wanted us to do today. Okay, I think I'm going to put a little eyeliner in my waterline. So this is the Bare Minerals Around the Clock Midnight like cream liner. Now I'm trying to decide, okay, I want to use this. So this is like a brow brush technically from Beauty Junkies, but I'm gonna go in with the black. Going to start adding a little here. I'm probably going to do some sort of a wing with it, just not yet. I'm just kind of like mapping out the wing for now. Now I want to add a tiny bit of that more in the outer half of the lower lash line. Okay, and then I'm going to go back in with our e.l.f. brush with Slate and gently buff. And then I'm going to go in with our e.l.f. fluffy brush here. Well, the e.l.f. shade on our fluffy brush. And blend that all together. This is going to be quite a smoky look today. Now I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. shimmer, which is like our rose gold shade. I'm going to tap that all over the center. My concern is that this is like the one shade that might not go well with these mattes. But I want to see if I can make it work. So I'm going to go back in with our e.l.f. tapered brush and buff everything together. Add a little more. Okay, now I want to go back in and try to make this wing happen. I usually don't do wings with eyeshadow because my eyes water so much. I think it's because of my contacts. Like, I just have watery eyes, but I usually only will use something that's like super waterproof. So I don't envision this lasting very long today. I actually do not like these shades at all together. Not at all. I do not like the cool tone mattes with the rose gold. What I was hoping to do is then take the pearl shade and tap it right in the center. But we might have to fully cover a lot more than I was thinking to make everything blend better. I'm also going to take that eyeliner and tightline a bit. I'm going to try and use, so this is called a crease brush from MOTD, but I'm going to go in with that pearl shade as Luigi meows and add a little to the inner corner. Wings are definitely not super even, but that's usually my aesthetic. All right, I'm gonna add some mascara. I'm gonna let Luigi out because he won't stop meowing. Now I'm gonna just try to decide a lip color based on my Shop My Stash. I think I'm gonna first at least try to go in with this YSL Toutage Couture Matte Stain in the shade 23. I don't know if this is the choice I should have gone with. I'm just gonna blot it out a little. And maybe add a gloss. Why not? I'm gonna add my Buxom White Russian lip cream over this. So it's not my all-time favorite look, but I guess it could have been a lot worse. I worked with what I was given, I guess you could say, but it's definitely like a smoky, I guess, winter time look. So I guess it goes with the season. Definitely let me know what you guys think in the comments, and I'll see you for tomorrow's day of Vlogmas. And as usual, thanks for stopping by my channel. If you're new here, click the subscribe button and ring that bell for notifications. And my Twitter and my Instagram down below. Give them a follow, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys!